Well, the dreaded moment has come because a lot of my guests actually do get nervous, and I forget about being nervous because I've done it for so long. But I used to get nervous. Gia, how are you?
I'm good.
You can relax now.
Yes.
Now she doesn't.
Yes.
She doesn't understand, but she's actually my favorite guest ever because of what you do. Because you are in the doggy business, the paw business.
Yes, I am.
Well, what is it? It's called Paws, right?
Yes, it originated as Paws on the Patio. And Paws on the Patio, it's one of those events where socialites come out with their dogs dressed up. It's really luxurious.
Oh, with the little poodles all dressed up, little bows in them, and all the little stuff that they make them. Like one of those dog show, like the dog show.
Oh yes, we've done those too, but with Paws on the Patio, the great part about it is it's who's who goes there. So we have luxurious venues like in downtown Summerlin, Tivoli Village, Boca Park.
So what exactly? This is a business, right?
Yes, yes.
So I often think on these sort of things, how do you kind of make money, and how do you? Do you have to pay to get in it, or how do you make money on this? How do you do this? Because it's a business.
Yes. For example, with Paws in the Patio, we originally, the venues, different restaurants, they would pay a host fee, and we'll have vendors there as well.
Okay.
And we have sponsors, and these are at restaurants, on patios. We bring live entertainment. It's so much fun. And
so it's like an event, but it's an event with your dogs.
Yes, absolutely.
Is that the whole thing? So does everybody have to bring a dog with them, with their dog?
No. A lot of people come with cats, but when they don't bring animals, it's more of a networking
Wait
mixer.
a minute, cats?
Yes.
I mean, how do cats run and they go away?
Not all of them.
Are they on leashes, or are they in cages, or what are they?
Yes, leashes.
You have a... I've never seen a cat leash.
They have them, harnesses, a whole bunch of different things.
For a cat. I've never seen that. I've always seen, because I love cats, but I really love dogs. And of course, my favorite dog is the Labrador.
Oh, I have a black Labrador.
Oh no!
Yes.
I had two black Labradors, Lady Elizabeth and Sir Russell. Lady Elizabeth got pregnant. We got her actually she funny story. She had an affair with my chauffeur's dog. So he had an affair, and she ended up pregnant, and she had 10.
Oh wow!
10 Labradors.
That's a huge.
And there was the black, and then was the light tan, and then there was the white. They were gorgeous. So how many? Do you have any? You obviously have animals yourself.
I do.
Now, do you have a store where you have animals? A paw store, or you just do events?
No, so it's
how does this work?
It's interesting, and I'm super excited to talk about it because originally, starting with Paws in the Patio, it was a social networking mixer.
Okay.
We were at these amazing venues like Brio, as I mentioned, and just great locations.
Yeah.
Just networking with our pets. But as we've grown, we've started doing festivals.
Really?
Yes, we had a festival at Tivoli Village.
Tivoli Village is very well known. It's up in Summerlin, right?
Yes, it was huge.
Really?
We had a fashion show going on. We had 5 charities on each of the restaurants in Tivoli Village.
So it became a Tivoli Village event.
Both streets were covered in vendors.
I know that they have a great big arena there, or not an arena, but they have a big patio. They have a patio.
Yeah, we were on all the patios. We were in the piazza. We were in their park. It was a complete Tivoli Village festival.
Does all this come from you?
Yes, I work with different people a lot of the time.
But you're the one that puts it together and gets it together and everything else. And how long have you had this business?
About 3 years.
3 years.
And it went from Paws in the Patio to now we're doing different things. For example, I'm super excited because
something's coming up. What's coming up? Tell me.
Well, I'm doing a Paws on the Park.
Paws on the Park.
Paws on the Park. So it's kind of like a Petapalooza or Bark in the Park.
Wonderful.
So I'm super
excited.
At Huckleberry Park. That's more northwest.
Huckleberry Park, wherever that is. I have no idea where that is.
Providence Community.
Providence Community. I have no idea where that is either. Keep going. Yes. It is in Vegas though, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, great. We got that.
Really nice neighborhood. That'll be.
Now, how many people would you expect to turn up for something like this? Because it is hot weather.
Oh well, we changed. So for example, our Paws Festival, which was at Tivoli Village, was in April. We had a few thousand attendees for that event.
A few thousand attendees.
Yes, we did.
That is amazing because things in Vegas, you know, you get 50, 25, 100. You must be doing something right. And is it because it's connected with animals and all of us have that sort of feeling about how we love animals? Because I do. I mean, I think a majority of people out there love animals.
And we do a lot of it for charity as well. We raised over $10,000 for charity.
For the dogs or the cats or for animals?
We worked with 5 different animal rescues here in town.
I love it.
You know, we were really excited about that. And for Paws in the Patio, because it's a mixer, it's usually about 100 people. The Paws in the Park, it's, 500 people. So
now, how do you get word out? Well, it doesn't seem like you have to do too much to get word out. It seems like they're already there. How do you get word out, though, that you're doing this and this event is going to be? When is the one in the park?
That's our September. Our grand opening and ribbon cutting will be September 13th.
September 13th, and apparently it's a ribbon cutting.
And grand opening.
A grand opening.
Yes.
Oh, it's a grand opening of the park.
Yeah, Paws on the Park.
Paws on the Park is a grand opening.
Yes.
So this is Paws on the Park, where at the moment she only has Paws on the Patio, right? So Paws on the Patio.
Paws on the Patio, Paws Festival, Paws Expo, Paws on the Campus.
Got paws everywhere.
Well,
you got a paws all over the place.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of anything nicer because I really sometimes have to turn away when I see these ads where they have these animals that have been neglected.
Oh.
And you see them sort of weighing, like 10 pounds, or you see them and scars and things, and they put these ads on the, from these different charities that come on, and I just can't stand to see it because the animals are so helpless without us.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, do you ever do anything like that? Do you ever go to anything or help any of these animals like that?
Yes, I am very involved. At our Paws on the Park, or even Paws in the Patio, we have adoption fairs. We always have different charities. We raise awareness as far as funding. I'm actually super passionate about it, and that's really important for all of us.
Yeah.
So yes,
it's very, very important.
Yes,
it's important to care for animals, and sometimes I do my little charity work for animals because I look at them and they're so helpless and hopeless, and they look at you like you've got to help me because I've got nobody else, and they don't have anyone else. And so you've been doing this for a couple of years. You've obviously loved animals before that.
Of course.
You're not a veterinarian or anything like that. No, just doing this.
Well,
so do you think you've become well known in town?
I think so. I think
she definitely
has.
A
little bit.
I think more than a little bit. I think what you do, not many people, until you actually go into it, do you realize really do help animals. Because I've known a couple of people in this town. I was at one charity one time, and all these little dogs and all this stuff and everything. But it was a very small one. Yours is very, very big.
Yes. So, Paws in the Patio, it's fun, it's great. We do a lot for the community.
Yeah.
Ultimately, at one point, which my dream.
What's your dream?
My dream would be to actually open a Paws on the Patio venue or location, restaurant, lounge, and
where they can bring their dogs.
Yes.
That sounds fabulous.
That's my goal. Ultimately, and I would,
Well, do you want that in a hotel, or you want it out and just having your own place, your own restaurant, and your own? You could have that like your own restaurant, and then you could have a dining room without tables, but chairs and things, and like a house, but a business.
I'm open to different suggestions. It's just all about.
I think if she had a house, one of these big houses, and you have all your different rooms for all your different animals and dogs and things. I think a one-story house that obviously would be a business. Great idea. Anybody out there that wants to help?
Yeah, anybody that would like to come into it.
How can they help you?
Well, I'm funding.
She's doing everything.
To be honest, I spend a lot of time. I actually have my professional, I guess you could say before getting into doing these events, I ran bars and restaurants, and marketing and I, intern for advertising. So I get the business side of what it takes to do.
Wait a minute, I'm going to get her on my side, get some business in. Absolutely.
Yes.
How can they reach you if they want to get involved?
They can reach out to me through our website. We have pauseonthepatio.com.
Good.
And I'm
put that
always
name
on
in it
there.
and she'll get in touch with you. So if you want an event or you want something going on, she's there to help you with all animals, and it sounds absolutely wonderful. I love people like this because we don't see them that often that are really helping the animals. Thank you so much for coming on the show. She's gorgeous at that too. I mean, it's amazing. Well, that's typical Vegas, isn't it? We'll be right back. Vegas Live with Ninon.
Thank you.